Hi, everyone. It's Alicia Sharp, your Northern Virginia realtor, and I hope you are doing well. Have you ever thought about maybe renting out your house, buying investment properties, or have you ever thought about maybe a career in real estate? If so, this conversation is just for you. I am so excited. I have the privilege of speaking with Michael and Tara Houston today. How are you both doing?
We're doing well. How are you, Alicia? Good to see
Good,
you.
good, good,
Doing
good.
well.
If you have never had the privilege of meeting or connecting with the Houstons, I just want to give you a little bit about their bio. Their experience is so amazing, so extensive, and you'll find out more during our conversation. So I'm just going to tell you just a little bit about them. So Michael and Tara Houston, they are successful licensed realtors licensed in DC, Maryland, and Virginia. They're the founders of Houston Consulting Group and Associates LLC. They're founders of HCG Real Estate School LLC, founders of the Legacy Builders Global Agent Group with eXp Realty. They are successful real estate investors, real estate coaches, mentors, trainers, and educators. Tara is a pre-licensing instructor, continuing education instructor, and she has received the Lee Odom's Educator of the Year Award for her outstanding teaching ability. And yes, she is a gifted teacher. Now, they both have countless certifications, like a list this long, awards for their outstanding work. They serve on numerous boards, members, and very active various associations. To sum it up, they love to educate, serve, and make a difference. You are true legacy builders. And the thing that I want to highlight before we go into our conversation, the thing that I love, you are very successful, so many achievements, but you don't share, you don't keep all this knowledge for yourself. You share and you give back. And because of that, during your journey, you have really helped thousands and thousands of people, homeowners, sellers, and even realtors. And that's what I really appreciate about the both of you, the way you're just willing to give back. It really makes a difference. So thank you so much for all your service and everything that you do.
Our pleasure.
Thank you, Alicia. Thank you for having us on your platform. We trust me, we see you too.
Absolutely.
And certainly appreciate all that you're doing in the community to boost up businesses and to encourage small business. So we certainly appreciate you.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Thank you for that. So let's start our conversation. Let's, first of all, for those who have not had the privilege of meeting you or connecting with you before, if you can start, let's talk about how long you've been in real estate. What is your why? Why do you do what you do? And how has this career, this journey really impacted and changed your life?
Wow. I guess I'll jump in. I kind of fell into real estate unexpectedly. I started out as a real estate investor. The story I always tell is that, I shortly after college, I started working. I was a government contractor, and actually I was preparing to buy my home. I was in my 20s, and my mother, she had gotten sick, and so I kind of stayed with her to take care of her until she, passed away. And when I was 28 years old, when she passed away, I became an instant landlord. And so that's how I kind of really fell into the world of real estate from a standpoint of real estate investing. So I said that's kind of how I got my start. I had to quit. I instantly became a landlord over some properties that she had, and had to quickly get up and running and up to speed with how to be a landlord because I didn't know how to be a landlord. I kind of helped her with some administrative things. And so, as I progressed and learned, and it was a blessing to have professionals that she had in her life serving with her, helping her to help me. I was able to kind of step in and kind of learn from them and them assisting me. And as I got educated and starting to learn about this world of real estate and building wealth, I was like, wow, I really kind of saw what my mom had put in place, which I really didn't realize or appreciate till afterwards. And so that kind of started out my journey into, real estate investing. Then I got a chance to get in professionally as a loan officer. And, my wife and I got married and we started doing some more investing. She'll certainly tell about her journey. And then, and I really saw it as a way of being able to build a legacy, for myself, our family, and then others as we got into real estate professionally, helping them be able to build a legacy through home ownership and real estate investing. And so the story kind of went on and went on. That's what we're still doing now, building legacies through real estate.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Alicia, thank you once again for asking that question. I've been in real estate really my whole life. just having heard the stories of how my grandfather fought for his land, and seeing how he was able to have a successful entrepreneurial business by way of agriculture, farming, and being able to subdivide the land to give land to my parents and my aunts and uncles, and just seeing the way my parents were able to use that to be real estate investors and everything. And I first came into real estate in around 97, 98, when I was a young adult who bought my first property to live in, because my parents always taught home ownership. And then as a result of that, the market did very, very well. So Michael and I, when we got married, we started investing, and we were able to use equity from that first home that I had purchased as a young adult. As a single woman, as a young adult, I purchased that. And I was able to use that to buy my first condo. Even though we were married, it was like my own little project. So we got into that. And then fast forward, he told you the rest about investing and all of that. And now we're on the professional side, enjoying helping other people build their legacies the way we have been able to do that. So
your stories show that it is possible. It is possible.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So let's start our conversation. Maybe someone is listening today. Maybe they're not ready to sell their house. Maybe they want to rent it out, or they're thinking about maybe buying some investment properties. What would be 3 very important things that you would share with someone before they consider, becoming a landlord? 3 important things they really need to think about.
No, that's a great question. Definitely glad you asked that question, because, real estate investing is definitely kind of the hot buzzword out there, or the thing to do. I think if you ask 10 people, have they ever thought about real estate investing, probably at least 7 or 8 of them say, I thought about it, I'm doing it, or what have you. I would say the very first thing that somebody should do if they're looking at becoming a landlord, real estate investing, is really get clear on your vision and your why for investing in real estate. Because investing in real estate is an avenue for investing, just like if you were to buy stocks and bonds, or invest in your 401k or what have you, or invest in a business. It's important to understand why. What do you want to create out of, in terms of your lifestyle? What do you want your lifestyle to look like, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years? What kind of legacy do you want to build? And how is real estate investing going to help you create that vision for your life? So I would say that's the very first thing, because what you don't want to do is start just buying, a property that your uncle talked to you about, or somebody just going out and buying things, or buying a piece of land that really may take you further away from what you want to create in your life than closer to it. So that'd be the first thing.
Yeah, and the second, go ahead. You can talk about all
that. Yeah. So are you buying for cash? Are you buying for cash flow? That'll determine what type of investment you or how long you want to hold on to that investment. Okay, so that'll be the first thing. I would say the second thing is, how will you acquire the property? Okay, so now that you've written out your vision, are you gonna utilize real estate professionals, which we definitely recommend that if that's not your area of expertise, to definitely hire and invest in the resources and people who have this subject matter experts in real estate to assist you with acquiring property the right way, because there's a lot involved with acquiring property, especially investment property, in terms of financing it, acquiring it, and things like that. So you want to make sure you're going into it with the right consultation and guidance, so you can make educated decisions, and so you don't lose a lot of money, and so you can get the most out of your investment when you're acquiring it, or acquiring it the right way. And in terms of then securing what's your exit strategy? Are you going to rent it out, be a landlord, or are you going to sell it and just for the cash gain? Maybe you're buying a property to renovate it and flip it or what have you. So that's all. You want to take all that into consideration.
And then the third.
Okay, and then the third thing is, how will you manage the property? So once you've acquired the property, especially being a landlord, how are you going to manage it? So some people will self-manage the property. Other people will hire a property manager, and you may think, well, I'm going to manage it myself because I don't want to have to pay a property manager. Well, a lot of things to think about. How are you going to screen tenants? How are you going to do credit checks? How are you going to do background checks? How are you willing to handle the maintenance calls and the call at midnight saying the toilet is leaking? Do you have contractors that you can get over there to repair it? How are you going to handle evictions if it's a situation where you may have to evict a tenant or collect rent that's late or what have you? So you have to think about all these things. Ask yourself, is it worth the time and effort and energy and the maybe even the headaches, that go into managing a property, or is it best just to, again, let the experts handle, managing the property, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So those are really good points. So really it's something you shouldn't rush into. You should really, really think about it and align yourself up with people who have experience in those areas.
Absolutely. That's what we recommend.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the great things, you also have a real estate school. And for those who don't know, your real estate school has nothing but 5-star reviews, 5-star reviews. And I can attest, I've had trainings from the both of you and instructors, and you're both very gifted. And the thing that I really like about your classes and your trainings, that you have a way of presenting very complicated information in a way that is easy to understand. And that's why I think one of the reasons why your school is so successful. So as we come to the end of our conversation, if you don't mind, if you could just tell us a little about your real estate school, what classes you offer, maybe some of your successes for those who may want to take that path of real estate investment or just become a realtor.
Yeah, just real quick. I know we're about to come to a close, but yeah, we offer pre-licensing courses for those individuals who are interested in getting into real estate. We offer broker pre-licensing for those who are already salespersons and they want to go to the next level and scale their business. We offer real estate investing. As we've already indicated, our niche is real estate investing and development. So we are able to offer those courses, and that brings up our success stories. We've had people who went from homeowners to successful real estate investors. Right. And they've taken our courses, they've applied our principles, and now they're owning successful entrepreneurially based buildings. Commercial. We have one on our site now that if you go on our website, HoustonConsultingGroup.com/book online, you will see a success story of a gentleman who was in our course and he was able to buy his commercial building. So we have a lot of success stories. They're all on our website. Feel free to check those out.
So thank you so much, Michael and Tara. This was very helpful. You shared a lot of good information and nuggets, and I'm going to make sure that all your contact information is in the notes. So I really appreciate your time. Thank you so much, and I wish you both nothing but success in this real estate journey.
Thank you, Alicia.
Yes, thank you for having us, Alicia. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.